Hello, YouTubers. This is Eddie Coleman, Randy Burns, Gilmer, Texas, Buckeye Country, and we again bringing you another segment on reloading. And today we thought we would bring you a segment on 357 Magnums. And these are new cases. We're gonna load 50, and these are brand new cases. And I bought these from U.S. Reloads, made in the United States, and they're already sized. And only thing I have to do to them is drop a primer in, and then we'll move over and we'll put powder, and we'll go from there with our Lee Classic turret press. So here we go with our priming. I hope you don't get tired of this little old priming station. It's probably the best I've ever used. It don't break down. It don't have springs to break. Doesn't malfunction, and that's why I like it. Costs a little bit more than the others, but the others aren't any good if they're broke down. So I usually keep this one running all the time. Okay, and that'll take care of all the primers. Now we'll move over to our Lee Classic 4-hole. Okay, we got our powder set up, and this little turret got it set up with a precision micro adjusting bar up here at the top, and it's really great. Got that from Lee for about, I don't know, 10 or 12 bucks, and it really beats using these discs. These discs right here, you have to find the right orientation for them, and you can get close, but you can't get exactly. But with this micro adjuster here, you can put it right on the money, and that's what we've done tonight. So we've got that adjusted, and we're going to drop our powder, and our powder is correct, and we're going to move to our bullet seeder, and we'll put a bullet. I'm using a 158 grain lead bullet with a gas check on the bottom. So we're gonna check this out and see what our length is here, and what we're wanting is 590. 1 inch 590, and right now we got 1 inch 591, which is excellent, and so we'll say that's good. So here we go with the 38 158 grain lead bullets, and I hope you enjoy this video. We're putting our powder in, and I said when we started we don't have to size these because these are brand new cases, and so all we have to do is drop the primer in. You saw me do that with a new case, and I've checked them for size, and they're okay. And so all we have to do is drop our powder in, and then bring it around to our bullet seeder, and drop our 158 grain lead bullet in with a gas check on it, and check it one more time. We check it about every 10. And that's 590, which is right on the money. Couldn't get any better than that. So we're off and running now. Powder and a bullet. Okay, we're putting the powder in, and we're using True Blue powder, and we're seating it at 590. We'll check this one, and it's right on. Another thing that I forgot to mention is when we drop, we do our powder. We got our powder, and when we come to this bullet seater. This bullet seater, we got it set up to when we seat the bullet, it also puts a medium crimp on it, so we don't have to go through a final crimp, and that's complete. That's why we got that set up that way. We don't have to repeat with a final crimp. These go pretty quick when you got it set up this way. These are just Plinking rounds. Yes, they're just lead. They're cheap to produce. I bought these from a guy that produced these, and they proved out to be very accurate. And so I thought we would put them in a 357, and wouldn't cost an arm and a leg to shoot them and have a lot of fun. They still produce a lot of accuracy. Another video in the near future with a jacketed bullet, maybe a hollow point, and we'll show you how that performs, and it might be a good idea for us one of these days to show you the difference, or show you how accurate these leads are along with the jacketed bullet. These will really surprise you how accurate these are and how smooth they shoot, especially with the gas check on the bottom of them. You can do this on a single stage just as easy as I'm doing it on this turret. We're just using 2 holes of this turret, as you can see, and it just makes it just a little bit quicker to just go ahead and do them, because I'm just turning it 1 hole at a time. So you just don't have to change out. I try to show a variety of ways of reloading through the years, using different pieces of equipment. I really don't love any one station more than another. I think they're all good, and you can use them to your advantage if you have them. Sometimes I may have something set up in a press, and I don't want to change it over, so I just move over to a press that's free. So that's another thing that you can do if you have more than one press, is have more resources to your advantage. Okay, we just finished up these 357 lead bullets, and they're 158 grain bullets, and they really come out real well. I just need to wipe them down. That's one thing you need to remember, is to wipe them down and get all the extra lube off of them, and store them. They'll be in good shape. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and we'll be bringing you some more on the 357s on the jacketed bullets as a tip in the near future. Always remember that our book calls for this to be 1 each 590. There is no variance. The powder that we use, the True Blue, the minimum amount is 1 each 590, and the book says when you get through it, it's supposed to be 1 each 590. There's no variance, so that's telling us that this is very, very important. And if it gets any larger than that, when you drop this bullet, when you put this bullet into your cylinder, if it's long, it's going to rub on the housing of your gun, on your barrel part. So remember, what's your variance? If it don't give you no variance, pay particular attention to that, because that 1 inch 590 is very important on this 357. Thanks, and I hope you enjoy that tip. This is Eddie Coleman, Randy Burns, Gilmer, Texas, saying bye.